Greetings, minions! I have something going on. For one, I'm sorry I'm late. And for two, YouTube did a thing while I was gone. they changed YouTube Studio's all messed up and different now, so I had to learn a new thing in like 5 seconds, but you know. Hey, Watermelon Wolf. Hey, Amy Plays. Hey, Adrian. I missed you too. I missed you guys so much. And we'll talk about my whole break and everything today, but we'll talk about a lot of stuff. It'll be amazing. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Nugs. Nugs, thank you so much for joining me on my panel the other day. That was really awesome. It was really cool to hear from you. An anime loving child's here. Rainy's Corner. Hey. Hey, Sophia. Oh my God, I'm so glad you guys are here. Real quick, if you've not been here before, and I'm pretty sure you've all been here before. Hey, oh, hair. That's right. The taller the hair is, the more powerful I become. Eventually, I'm just going to glue it to the ceiling. Hey, Rebel. If you are new here today, please know we do Minion Horde Hangouts every single Saturday. And every other one, I generally read from my books. I just can't keep those ones on the channel because of this whole copyright thing with my publisher. But we actually have a big change that's going to happen today. So I'm excited. So I'll talk about the change and then I'll talk about my time away too, because I really did miss you. Watermelon Wolf, I can totally see you. So I don't think you're cutting out at all. I don't know if anybody else can. And there's Uncle Paul. So here's the deal. Okay, what was I going to say? Oh, no. What we're going to do is this. We're going to change the time for Minion Horde Hangouts. I feel like they're too early. I feel like we're all like down to the cellular level night people, right? So do you guys think it would be cool to do like evening Minion Horde Hangouts from now on? Would that be cool? I mean, what do you guys think? Because, I mean, you know, it's my channel, but it's your channel, you know? What do you guys think? Let me know. It keeps pausing and lagging on your end. That's weird. Okay, Watermelon Wolf works from 9 a.m. to 4:30. Because, yeah, I'm thinking of switching it to evening because I think it would just make things easier. But, yeah, we'll see. Hey, Amy. You named a dragon on a game of yours, Diablo. Heck yeah. Rainy wouldn't mind it being in the evening. Yeah, I think it would be. I think it would be really good. Yeah, like Uncle Paul said, our internet's been really strange. It tells me I have an excellent connection, but what does that mean? It could be lying. It's probably lying, you know? Bit of a lag on your end too. All right, how do I fix that? It keeps telling me it's excellent. You are not excellent. Let's see. Stream is healthy. Stream health is excellent. Don't know what your problem is, you silly thing. Weird thing. It's so strange because like the YouTube studio is completely different now. And why do they have to change things? I hate it when things get changed. I like things to be a certain way and that's the way they are. That way I don't have to remember anything new. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't mind? Okay, it sounds like you guys are really great. Yeah, stop, stupid YouTube. Okay, so it's probably our Wi-Fi. I am so sorry. It's been really strange lately. I'm not exactly sure why it's been like that. Hey, Kara. No, don't worry. It's not your Wi-Fi that's crap or trash or whatever. Yeah, trash. It's our Wi-Fi. I don't know why it's being so like it is right now. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'll pick a time, but from now on, our Minion Horde Hangouts will be more of an evening thing. That way, nobody has to get up early. Nobody has to do their hair early. No, just anybody. No one in particular. Not me. That's fine. But yeah, we'll do an evening thing. I'll pick a time and I'll let you guys all know. It'll be awesome. What we were going to talk about. Oh, I was going to talk about God, I'm scattered. I'm all over the place. We're going to talk about my time away, why I took it, and what happened. If you don't know, if you've not been here or really weren't paying attention, I took about a month off of social media. I just turned everything off and it went away. And I didn't know what it would be like. I was getting really, not really burned out, but like emotionally things have been really lately. And I mean, they've been that way for everyone because the world. But it was getting really heavy. So I took that time and wanted to really do some self-care stuff. So I did. I left. I turned off everything and I just went. And you know what? I thought it was going to be really hard. It was amazing. It was great. I feel so much better. I feel so much more refreshed. Still struggling with some mental health stuff, but so much better than I was. So I highly, highly suggest you take some time and just leave the internet behind sometimes because, you know, that stuff can really get to you, you know? Okay, so let's see. Did Kratos show up? No, sadly, Kratos never shows up. He's waiting for you, Watermelon Wolf, always. Yeah, Nugs. Uncle Paul really thought he saw you the other day. It was so funny. It was like, it's Nugs! You know? So what have you guys been up to in this month that I've been gone? Oh, God. Throwing stuff at myself. I can tell the Wi-Fi is being weird because every once in a while your chats will like jump. It'll be fine. And then they go, and then there's a whole bunch more. I don't know why it's being so stupid. 300 hours of Persona 5. Wow. You're making a video about a cult. We're not a cult. Don't make a video about us. Rainy's been working both on job hunting and project. Excellent. Good luck with your job hunt. I know a lot of people are out of work right now and everything, so fingers crossed for you. I mean, we're really, all of us are in there cheering for you. Excellent. Amy plays this reading 9th grade slays over and over. I think that we are next weekend. Yeah, we're doing this next weekend, yeah? 10th grade bleeds. Holy crap, I got us almost to the end of that book and then I just left you guys for a month. I would apologize, but honestly, it was such a good month. I can't because it was totally worth it. Oh, you have a phone interview soon. That's fantastic. Good title, by the way, Watermelon Wolf. Is this the project that you were finishing? So, yeah. I took a month off. It was awesome. You guys took a month on. It was, I'm assuming it was awesome, you know. That's really good, Rebel Heart. I'm really glad you were taking a break, or you are taking kind of a break. Whichever it is. It's draining. And that's the thing. I think a lot of people don't realize that, you know, the internet is a wonderful thing. And it helps to connect us with other people. And it can be such a great thing. But sometimes it's just too much. Sometimes there's just too many voices and too much stuff. And everything is there. And it's all in your face and in your head. And it gets exhausting sometimes, you know, and you got to take a break and there's nothing wrong with it because you know what? The internet will be there when you get back. Look, I came back a month later. Here you are, you know? So, you know, internet will be there. People will be there. Don't worry about it. Sophia's been covering a different area at her job and the person is coming back so she can cover someone else when they go on vacation. Oh, excuse me. I don't even hear the quad, Uncle Paul. You ate too much sugar. Hey, Devin, how are you? Jeez, about time you got here. No, there's stuff going on. Just FYI, it says it's excellent. It's not excellent. YouTube. So that's caught you up right there. I'm definitely very astute. I so am used to doing these after taking a month away. Anyway, loving child finished making a blanket for your niece who's coming end of October, beginning of November. That's so sweet. Happy birthday, Nugs. I heard you turned 26, which is awesome. I hope you had chicken nuggets because, ooh, Chinese food. Love Chinese food. So good. The Nugs is getting older. All the minions are getting older and I never age. I never age, especially this September 21st. I am not getting older on that day in particular. It's not happening. I just stay the same age forever. I agree with Rebel Heart completely. The internet can be a double-edged sword. You know, it's great to be connected. It is. It's great to be connected. I love being connected with you guys, but every once in a while, it's too heavy, you know? And sometimes you just got to leave it alone, especially like social media stuff, you know? Social media can get crazy and it can get in your head and it can really make you start doubting yourself and thinking stuff about yourself that isn't necessarily true. And because you have all of these voices outside And sometimes you have to just shut those voices out. And that's been really good for me. I'm really glad I took that month off. I'm not going to take another month off anytime soon, but but I will eventually. I mean, and I think you guys should too. You should take a month off sometime. I know, right, Uncle Paul? Jeez, way to go. Now I want Chinese food. You know how Nug is. I try, and my loving child, I try to be forever young. Let's hope I am. No, Uncle Paul, Z, order lunch. Okay, hold on. No, I mean I will. Or you could order lunch. I already ate. Okay, Devin's kitty Zoe is sleeping on your chest now. Oh, and her head is hanging over your shoulder. That's so funny because that's what Alonzo likes to do. I pick him up and I flip him over my shoulder, and sometimes he'll just lay there like this. But if I pick Smudge up, he will stay there. He'll just like a scarf around my neck. It's weird. I don't know. He's a weird cat. What does everybody want? Are we all getting Chinese? Because put in your order now. What's my favorite Chinese food? Yeah, Amy, that's fine. You just sit there and listen. I'm going to blab for an hour. You know how I be. So sorry I'm late, by the way. I was trying to figure out this whole new YouTube thing, and I don't like it because it's change, and I don't handle change very well at all. Ooh, let's see. I like crab rangoon. I mean, that's like the little appetizer, but crab rangoon is so much better when they actually put crab in it. But I think orange chicken is friggin' amazing. We're not ordering from separate places. Of course, we're all getting Chinese. Yes, everyone's getting Chinese. This is going to be a very expensive bill. So I've been thinking about like stuff that I can do that that'd be fun and that we can like hang out and do. That would be just kind of neat activity. So one of the things that Uncle Paul and I have been talking about is I do like Mushu. That's the stuff. One of the things Uncle Paul and I have been talking about is doing a Jackbox session. I'm assuming you guys know what Jackbox TV is. If you don't, it's this awesome game thing. And basically, as long as you have the code, you can log in and play the game, but it's only so many players for the game. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to set it up, and I will be in the game and I will give out the code, and like let's say that six people can play. So I take one slot, then the next 5 will get the code, and then after that those people can watch us play. But that way it's a way for us to play a game. And then we play that game, and then we'll get out and we'll go to the next 5 people, and it'll be cool. I think it'll be neat. And then, it's a new way for us to hang out. Awesome. Hey, Zan, how are you? The one thing Vlad tried in the V-Bar. No, not the wine. I know, right? Devin, I'm telling you, I love Jackbox. I think it's so, so fun. And Murder Party is like the best game ever. So I was thinking that we would all play Murder Party together. So if we can get that all set up, then that's something that we'll do soon. If there's anything else like that that's interactive or something like that that you guys think of, let me know, because I would love to do more stuff with you guys that's like that. I know our Discord server's gotten a little quiet because I was gone for a month, but I'm here now. And if you have any questions and you want to hang out or just be goofy or whatever, we also have a new channel in there called Z Says Raimo. NaNoWriMo, I don't know if you know what that is. It's National Novel Writing Month. And it's like you set a goal, like 50,000 words in a month to write. And that's crazy. It's too much. So I started Z Says Raimo, which is like 15,000 words in a month. And it restarts every single month. So if you're a writer, go on the channel and everything and check that out, because I think it's going to be great to keep each other like on it. You know what I mean? It's so much better to write when you have other people saying, hey, you need to write, because the easiest thing about writing is not writing. It's like walking away from the project is so much easier than actually sitting down and doing the work. So you'll have accountability. So do it, because it'll be awesome. Hey, Feature Feminist. Do I have a bunny on my shirt? I do. I have a bunny on my shirt. And my shirt says, books are like people, except interesting. It is a Tea Turtle shirt, by the way. Tea Turtle is a fantastic company. If you've not seen them, go and Google, because they're amazing. Okay, Sophia says, I used to play Use Your Words with a few people. Ooh, what's Use Your Words? Because I'm into it. Zan, I am doing really good. I needed that break. I needed that month off, but I'm here and I'm with you guys. And really, I mean, if I look at it, life is pretty good right now. I mean, the world's on fire and ending, but other than that, uh, is it on PlayStation? Yeah, I think so, isn't it? I swear it is. Yeah, Devin just said it is. Mm. Watermelon Wolf, go sleep. It's okay. You don't have to stay here. You can just go and do your thing. Oh, but work. I can't sleep at work. Actually, I totally can, but I don't want to make you feel bad. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, yeah. Feature Feminist says, "Oh my God, I love Tea Turtle. They had a special Black Panther shirt, and they gave 20% off all sales to cancer research. They are fantastic. I don't know if you can play cross-platform. I'm wondering if you can or if you can't. If you can't, it'll be on the computer, so you should be fine. But I don't know. Can you tell this is a new idea? It's pretty fresh. It hasn't been in my head that long, but we'll work out the details later. Right now, we're just in the dreaming phase where we go, hey, look at this great thing that we're going to do. We'll make it happen somehow. So what's everybody been reading lately? Because, I've been gone for a while, so I have to catch up on all of your stuff and what's going on in your lives. Aw, bunnies. Do you have any bunnies? I love buns. They are so cute. We get wild buns in our yard all the time, and they're so cute. And I fat shame them and the squirrels. I don't know. Every time I see, they're little fat bunnies and little fat squirrels, and every time I see them, I feel the urge to go, fatty, fat, 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 because they're so cute and fat. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm weird. Whatever. Oh, you're right, Uncle Paul. Yeah, I forgot about that, actually. All the minions need is their phone or tablet. The main screen will be on my computer because we'll be doing an OBS thing, baby. Watermelon Wolf. I'm reading my textbook. A ton of books, Rainy. All right, which ones, though? Let me know what the one you're really, really enjoying a lot. Okay, Nug says, yay, my mom just messaged me and said I'll be out that way around 6:30 or so, feeling lots better. The Nug is getting Chinese. Oh, that's great. Yay, Chinese. Wait, I thought we were all ordering lunch together. What happened? Jeez, Nug. Oh, wait. Nug's buying Chinese, guys. The Umbrella Academy. Oh, my God. I am so behind in reading those. I really got to catch up because this last season that I watched, I had not read those. So. Oh, you don't have buns. They are a lot of work. They really are. Buns are a lot of work. Cats are a lot of work, but they're so worth it, But allergies, you got to stop that. Hey, King, I'm sorry. King, oh, it's Perseus. Oh my God. I'm an idiot today. Just don't mind my idiocy. Manga, excellent. Comey can't communicate. Oh, awesome. Oh, good. I love manga so much. Okay. Oh, you've identified a lot with bunnies. Oh, maybe you are a bunny. Who knows? You could be a bunny. Reading volume 2. Oh, good. You see chipmunks there in Michigan. I'm from Michigan. Uncle Paul and I are from Michigan. Let's see. I'm catching up on everything you guys are saying too. Sophia says it gets broken up in a few categories and you make up stuff that can be silly with it. People vote on what's best. And there's also house answers, but no one knows which ones are the house answer. Ooh, interesting. That's cool. Oh, Rainy's Corner. Oh my God. Percy, you got it, dude. Okay. Picture of Dorian Gray. You guys must know that Dorian Gray is the inspiration for Dorian, right? I think it's pretty obvious, but yeah. He's Dorian. Awesome. Nug. Been reading Harry Potter and binging South Park. I hear ya. What are you gonna do? That's the thing. There's a lot of stuff that I wish we could go out and actually do that we can't go out and do. Stay home, binge Netflix. That's pretty much life right now, isn't it? It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Watermelon Wolf. I'm in my school's number 6 in coronavirus cases. You're still partying. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. The girl, Alex, is down in the dorms right now, and it's actually really scary for Uncle Paul and I, just because college and dorms, and I think they have like 3 cases on campus right now, which isn't as bad as it could be, but people are not social distancing and stuff like that. They're like 8 people getting in an elevator when it's supposed to be 2, and it's a nightmare. So I'm stressed about it. I don't know. I know Reed City. Reed City's a tiny town. Tiny, tiny town. No! Devin, you've betrayed me! No, I'm the last person on the planet that's ever going to get Animal Crossing New Horizons. I play Animal Crossing on my phone, but it's like the Camp One Pocket Camp, and I'm obsessed with it. But it keeps ticking me off because they're like, hey, you want anything cool? Then give us money. And I'm like, I don't want to give you money. So, I'll upgrade someday. It'll happen. I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about it, but I'm pretending I'm not worried about it. Feature feminist. Anyways, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Gonna go out to Brooklyn Nine-Nine and possibly take a nap with my new vampire plush. Oh, yay! Yes, your little vampire plush, Vlad, was so, so cute. I loved that picture. Please go and take a nap. I'm so glad you came here. Hello, because it's nice that you popped in. Because we're not going to be here too long today, because, we're easing our way back into things. And then next weekend, we will be reading. And I'm really, really excited because if I'm remembering right, we left off at a super, super cool place. And I want to double check. I want to make sure that I'm not misremembering, because that happens sometimes. Oh, yes. Wow. I left you guys at a really terrible time. We will be starting on chapter 23, The Ritual of 10th Grade Bleeds, next Saturday. So, but if you just got in here, just FYI, we are going to change the times for Minion Horde Hangouts. It's going to be more of an evening thing, so we can all just kind of chill together in the evenings. And that'll be awesome. Monster High. Monster High is so cute. Okay, let's see. Oh, gotta go. All right, Watermelon Wolf. Have fun at work. Amy says, I feel like Dorian would scare me to my bones in real life, considering my blood type is AB negative. That's the champagne of blood types, That's really cool. Okay, Uncle Rick announced Kane Chronicles on Netflix. Oh, no way. Nice. Very cool. Bye, Feature Feminist. Everybody say bye, Feature Feminist. Taking a break from... Oh, Kennedy. Hi, Kennedy. Taking a break from writing and prepping for Nano, huh? Cool, 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 cool. Nano's hard. Nano's really hard. I've never successfully done it because that's a lot of words. 50,000 words in a month is a lot. I mean... Could I write it? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there are times when I write like 5,000 or 8,000 words in a day, but lately I don't when I write. I try to write a lot less because it can get a little overwhelming, you know what I mean? And I have enough pressure in my life, and that puts too much pressure on me, So it's one of the reasons I came up with Z Says Rimo, because 15,000 in a month is so much more manageable. What time in the evening? You might actually get to be there. Yay! I don't know. I figured that we would put it up to a vote, and you guys would pick a time, because I'm here for you. So I'm on your clock. You let me know. And if there's a better time that we can do it, let me know. And we will definitely do it in the evenings, because I think we'll get a lot more minions hanging out in the evenings. Because really, think about it. These poor minions on the West Coast, not only are they all on fire, but they have to get up at 10 a.m. to come and see us? That's crazy. So we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to go in the evening, and that way we can do what we want. My phone is doing a thing. I don't know. Stop it, phone. Okay, so let's see. Rainy's Corner, then Mass Effect, Black Widow, and Disney villain backstory. Nice. Are you West Coast, Kennedy? Are you okay? How is your air quality? Is it really bad? Is it scary? Because all the pictures I've seen and all the people I've talked to, it's really bad out there. A guy I work with, I don't know if all of you know, but I am the lead scriptwriter at Poorly Timed Games. So I'm writing a video game right now, which is awesome. I'm really enjoying it. But one of the guys there actually the other day had to use painter's tape and tape up all the seams around his windows and doors. And he said even still, it's terrible, so it's scary. Yeah. I know it's too early, right, Amy? It's just crazy. I don't know what I was thinking making it so early, because I'm not a morning person. So what? 15 books? Good Lord. Nug says, I'm also excited because it's September and there are certain items making their annual appearance on the shelves and hangers. Wait. What are they? Oh. I'm not a smart person sometimes. I forgot it was Halloween. Me. Of all people. Forget it's Halloween? What? I don't know. It's pandemic. We're in the middle of... Yeah. So that's where I am. What is wrong with me? Halloween is my everything. This year I'm actually trying to do something because I'm not feeling it this year, and I wasn't feeling it last year, and that's very, if you guys know me at all, you know that's very unusual for me. I bleed Halloween, and it's just the thing. And the Brewer clan, we always go big, and I haven't had the drive to do any of that. I've been very depressed and very going through some stuff. So this year I'm making myself. I put up a cute little Halloween tree, and now I'm like gonna start decorating, but I'm just gonna decorate the inside this year and try to make myself feel it, because I love Halloween. It's everything. Every day is spooky season. See, Sophia has it. Percy says, for Halloween, my friends and I are doing drag. Oh, it's the Lucky Starcast Anime Girls, and we're going to do the opening dance. That is excellent. Oh my God, please, please, please share pictures or video or something with us. Thank you, Rainy. That's so sweet of you. The ruler of Halloween. God, I hope. I should wear a crown. I should wear crowns more, you know, because crowns. But then they would squish my hair, and my hair's all nice and tall, and I don't want my hair squished. There is a Halloween chapter in every Vlad book, and if I ever get a chance to write more Vlad books, there will always be a Halloween chapter, because it's Halloween, and I love it. I like to scare kids for candy. Here's the thing, too. When it comes to scaring kids, normally what happens is we... Brewer clan, we decorate the outside of the house too, and we put in a huge cemetery, and I mean there's animatronics all over, there's a lot of stuff, there's graveyards, there's smoke, it's really cool and freaky, and we make them walk up to the front porch to get their candy. We give away full-size candy bars, because if you can get through all that crap, you deserve a full-size candy bar. And so there are some kids, I mean they were like teenagers, like year before last, that didn't want to come all the way to the door because it was so scary. And we have little kids that just, it looks like they're going to pee themselves. It's so funny. But, you know, that's what Halloween should be. Halloween shouldn't be like cutesy and let's walk from trunk of a car to a trunk of a car. It should be, oh my God, Mommy, I think that demon's going to eat me. You know, that's what Halloween should be. Let us all pray for more Vlad books. Ugh. I don't say it often, but amen. I would die for a Snow spinoff. If I get to write more Vlad, we will see what happens with Snow. There is definitely more in me, but the thing is that it's really all up to publishers, you know. If I don't ever get to write more Vlad, it's because publishers won't let me. Don't ever think that it's because I won't write it, because I will. But publishers control everything when it comes to this industry, so, you know. Let's see. Percy says, to be fair, Vlad was like 13 and later on didn't think he was immature of himself. Well, true, but, you know, maturity's so overrated. I'm never going to be mature, ever, forever. I agree, yeah. Yeah, that's Uncle Paul. I didn't even read it was you. I just read what you said, and I was like, yeah, trunk or treat sucks. And, oh yeah, that's you. Yeah, we agree. Green eyes, and what did they mean? I know what they mean, Amy. I mean, I should know what they mean. I wrote the friggin' books, right? No, the funny thing is about ending it with Snow's eyes flashing green. I mean, you know, spoiler alert, if in case anybody hasn't read these in the last, 13 years they've been out or something like that. Snow's eyes turning green at the end were not supposed to be a cliffhanger thing. It wasn't supposed to leave you guys in suspense. It was just supposed to be one of those, oh my God, moments, you know? So I didn't mean to be mean, even though I can look back and go, oh, that was really mean, because then you left them with all this crap. Oh, I know. I feel the same way, Percy. Of cool with scaring people. It just always made me sad that the kids lost their candy. Me too. And the thing is that you could tell in the book, I mean, I hope that you can tell, that Vlad felt bad, you know? I mean, the candy left a bitter taste in his mouth. He felt bad because it was funny at the time, but then right after, he realized that, you know, that's bullying. But then something I like is that Vlad is not perfect, you know? There are so many characters out there in books that are just perfect and always make morally right, morally just decisions. And Vlad's not like that. Vlad's more like a real person in that he makes bad decisions. He does some pretty bad things, but then I hope that he learns from it. And he seems to so far, so we'll see. Nug says, Z, correct me if I'm wrong, but they said if another Vlad book comes somewhere, there might be a small snow POV chapter. That's something I've played with, but there will definitely be, if I get to do the whole thing again, then there will definitely be stuff about snow. I will definitely explain the whole eye thing, and you'll see. Hey, Virgil, how are you? And thank you, too. You and Nug were there during the panel the other day, and that was really cool because I was like, I know them, which was awesome. For the rest of you, if you don't know, I did a Zoom panel with Jonathan Mayberry and a bunch of the authors from my most recent anthology, and it's called Don't Turn Out the Lights, and it's a tribute to Ellen Schwartz, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. So it's really, really cool, and it has spooky stories in it, so you'd love it. It's so good. So pick that up. Don't Turn Out the Lights, because I really dug it, and I loved writing the story, because the story I have in it is called Whistle Past the Graveyard, and that's actually something that my grandma taught my dad, that my dad taught me, is that if you're passing a graveyard, you should whistle the entire time until you're past the graveyard. My grandma never said what would happen. She just implied that, like, I don't know, bodies are going to come up and grab you. She implied something horrible would happen to you. And so my dad raised me that way, that you have to whistle past the graveyard. So that stuck with me until I was like in my 20s. I really thought, I don't know if I gotta do it. And I stopped doing it, and nothing's happened yet. But, you know, if something happens to me, that's what happened. Now you all know. But it's fine that you're late, Virgil. Don't worry about it. Percy says Vlad is great because he dabbles in several toxic behaviors, but always pulls himself back out of it. He's always on the moral line, and it's wonderful, but you never feel like he crosses that too far. That's the thing. I want my characters, and I mean definitely with Vlad, I want my characters to be realistic. Because you know what? I've made terrible decisions. I've done awful things, but I've always learned from those things and moved forward and tried to be a better person. So that's what I want for my characters. I want them to be realistic and well-rounded. And sometimes you do stuff and you're like, wow, that was really terrible of me, or that was really stupid. So now I'm smarter. You know what I mean? Just keep moving forward, because we change and we evolve as people. So characters should be that too. Comparing Vlad to someone like Edward Cullen. Oh. Anyway, comparing Vlad to someone like Edward Cullen shows how Edward was written with similar struggles, but instead of becoming better, continued to be toxic. Exactly. Therefore, I'm a Vlad guy and not a Twilight guy. Exactly. And toxicity, it gotta go. That's my lesson for the day. Amy says, if Vlad and Snow were going to have a child, I say toward adoption. Yeah, probably. Kennedy, my friend from high school, just published a horror anthology. Oh, that's awesome. That's excellent. Let us all know what anthology it is, and maybe we'll check it out, you know. Devin Z, I loved it so much. All the stories are wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad you loved it. There's a crazy amount of stories in it too. I don't even have my copy yet. Like, all the other authors have been sent their copies. I have to yell at Jonathan. But there are something like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like 30 stories in it, right? I mean, it's crazy. But they're so good. I've read a couple of them, and I love them all very, very much. It felt really good to write horror, because I love horror. It is my thing. I love it. I wish that I could write more horror when it comes to like publishing. But now that we're getting into spoopy season, if you want to read something of mine that is spoopy that I love so much, check out The Cemetery Boys, because that is my like tribute to Stephen King. I love that. And the town that's in that is actually mirrors the town that I grew up in. So there's that. So you'll read it and feel bad for me, you know. But yeah, it's pretty spoopy, and I really dig it. Hey, Dan Graves, how are you? Okay, so let's see. Percy says, if something happens to me, it came from the West. I love the East, hate the West. North and South are neutral, but legit, the West can't be trusted. If something happens to me, it was probably Alonzo. He's a murderous little kitty. I mean, has he actually murdered anyone yet? We don't know. I mean, those people can't exactly talk anyway. What a kitty. He's vicious, though. He jumps out and bites his brothers. Virgil, horror is hard for me because I get spooked easily, but I'm trying to ease my way into it. You know, the thing is that you get spooked easy like just by horror content, period, or is it something like if you're watching a movie and they do jump scares, do you get scared? Because personally, I cannot handle jump scares. I don't get scared by them. I get angry. And then poor Uncle Paul is sitting next to me and it'll be jump scare and I smack him. He had nothing to do with it, but I hit someone because that's my reaction if I get jump scared, and I get mad. I get so mad about jump scares because it's such a cheap thing they do, so it's not my thing. I like to be scared, but I like to be really scared. So what is it exactly about horror, Virgil, that's like too much for you? Just, I'm curious, you know. Rainy, wait. Didn't you say all your books are connected in some way? Yes, they are. All of my books are connected. In some way, they are connected. And I'm not going to tell you always how they are. I really, really like the idea of you guys kind of piecing things together. You know, like taking the yarn and from one picture down here to this picture and, you know, setting up the board. No, you don't have to do that. But if you do, please send me a picture because that's amazing. You know, I need to do that sometime. I need to set up a board here in my office and just make it look like a murder solving thing. Anyway, Devin, planning to read Cemetery Boys again on Halloween. Thank you. It's called Tales Under the Blood Moon. Oh, good title by Martin Fisher. We'll check that out for sure. In my opinion, Dorian has little to no control over his thirst. You would be absolutely right. Dorian cannot control his thirst. I really like he and Vlad, their friendship, and the way that it develops. Oh, Virgil, I'm scared of everything. Well, I was gonna try to suggest some horror to you, but I don't know how to do that now. Oh, let's see. We have to think of some horror light for Virgil to kind of ease your way on into the genre. Okay, Nug says, don't like jump scares. What about the newer It movies? You know, I take great issue with the newer It movies. The second one I think was way better than the first one. But the first one, I don't know. There was just some stuff that was just, it seemed unnecessary. There were a lot of things that seemed really unnecessary. So I wasn't a huge fan. I really didn't care for the Pennywise. I know a lot of people are freaking out about the Pennywise that they got. But I love Tim Curry as Pennywise, so that is always going to be in my head. But, you know, sometimes I can really be a purist when it comes to stuff like that. So, you know. Ignore me, it's fine. What's a Cemetery Boys summary? Okay. If you've not read my book, The Cemetery Boys, it's basically about this boy, Stephen, and how he really kind of is forced by his dad to move across the country to this small town where his grandmother that he's never met lives. And it's a horrible town. It's a very small town. But he meets this girl, and her name is Kara. And she reads tarot cards, and she's gorgeous, and she's just awesome. And she's kind of the daughter of, like, the town crazy woman, okay? And so he's really falling for her. And she has a twin brother named Devin. And Devin kind of runs this gang of boys, basically. And Steven starts hanging out with them. And then all of this weird stuff starts happening. And then there's at the end, and you'll see. Yeah, seriously though, I mean, really, it's hard to describe without giving things away, and I don't want to do that, but Uncle Paul will tell you it's amazing. I promise he will. And he doesn't do that stuff just to be nice to me. He's very honest about that. It's actually one of my favorites. I love that book so much. Oh, Jen's feeling a bit spacey. Not great past 5 weeks. Got dumped. Father collapsed. 2 funerals in a week span. I am so sorry. That's terrible. For one, funerals. Your father collapsed, which I'm so sorry. And getting dumped sucks too. It's like, man, sounds like there's just a lot going on for you. And I really, really hope it gets better, you know? Amy loves jump scares. See, and that's something else. If you like horror, then There are always little traits that you love. And I know a lot of people that love jump scares, and that's cool. I can't go to the haunted house attractions. I can't go to them because I worry that I will hurt the person jumping out at me. I can't do like the cornfield mazes and stuff because my reaction, I'm not a violent person, but my reaction, if someone jump scares or something like that or startles me, my reaction is to hit. It's the only time I ever hit anyone, but I hit and I hit and I hit, and then I realize, oh my God, I've just hit you. So I can't do those things because, people, well, unless it was run by people that like really deserve to get hit, then I'd be okay with it. Kennedy, I love those B-rated horror movies. You find on Netflix. They freak me out a bit, but have enough stupid humor and gags that I can handle it. Oh my God, you have to. Oh, there's so many out there. I love, love, love cheesy horror. I mean, honestly, if it's horror, even if it's terrible, I want it. I will watch it. I will read it. Give it to me. It is everything because horror is fantastic. See how nice Uncle Paul is. Cemetery Boys, 5th book on my new reading list in less than a week. Virgil, I think you'll be fine with the Cemetery Boys. It's scary, but it's not heavy scary. It's not anywhere near as scary as I like, because I like really scary. But, no one's given me a chance to publish really scary yet. God, I really want that to happen. Let's see. Rainey says, I honestly didn't like horror, still struggle with it, but I did just jumped right in head first. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, that's really what you have to do with the genre, especially something like horror. You start watching it, you start reading it, and you realize, okay, I love horror. If it's terrible, I still love it. I probably love it because it's terrible. But if you watch something and you're like, ugh, that wasn't for me, put it to the side, watch something else, because every piece of art deserves its own attention. So check it out. Dead Alive was fantastic. Oh, the Evil Dead movies. They are a gore fest. And the first Evil Dead has a really terrible, terrible thing. It features rape. And so it can be, you got to be careful with some of the ones that came out in the 80s because, there's a lot of stuff like that. But just trigger warning kind of thing if you are going to watch Evil Dead. Sometimes the cheesy horror movies are the good ones. Exactly, Sophia. And if you like it, like Uncle Paul said, Dead Alive is amazing. It's disgusting and fantastic, and I love it. I don't know. I might. Madoka Magica, huh? I'll have to look it up. I'll check it out. I'm actually going to write that down. Because, heck yeah. Got it. Thank you, Percy. Rainey says, speaking of jumping in, I'm about to really start Carrie. What should I expect? Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. First, before I say anything, are you reading the book or are you watching the movie? And if you're watching the movie, are you watching the one back in the 70s or the one that was like in the, I think it was the 90s or early 2000s? What are you doing? Book, movie, which movie? You've never seen Dead Alive? Oh, you have to. I mean, Peter Jackson, that was his directorial debut. The guy that gave us Lord of the Rings gave us Dead Alive. And you will realize how ridiculous that is when you watch it. Plan 9 from Outer Space is a great movie. Feel free to fight me over this. I'm just taking all sorts of notes because heck yeah. Plan 9 from Outer Space. Yeah, if you guys have recs for anything horror, please pass it on because I love it. That's good to know. Thank you, Percy. Seriously, that is really cool. I will definitely check that out. Oh, okay. So Rainey is reading the book, which is the best thing you could do. Okay, always go to the book first because I tell you guys all the time, movies are movies and they're great and all, but the book always has so much more. Okay, Carrie, the book. You are about to get into a world. I mean, this was Stephen King's debut. Okay, this book, it so captures the feeling of what it was to be in high school and truly, truly bullied, and also to have a terrible home life, but then basically to have all these funky, freaky powers and then enact revenge on people. And it's basically what happens when your feelings of and your want of vengeance goes too far. It's beautiful. It's horrible. It's wonderful. You're going to love it. It's so good. I totally, totally dig Carrie. As a matter of fact, hold please. Oh, hey, I didn't tell you guys. I broke my toe. So, so getting up and down from the chair, it's kind of wobbling, because toe broken. Look, this is a first edition copy of Carrie. And this is actually the book that made me realize I wanted to be an author. So it's very, very important to me. And it would be enough if it were just a first edition. But Uncle Paul got it signed to me by Stephen King. And if you've heard my spiel when I go to schools and stuff like that, I talk about growing up and everything and how I didn't have a trust fund. And that was a thing people told me, that it's not a real job. That's something rich people do in their spare time. And at the end of the thing, he said, P.S., I didn't have a trust fund either. So that was awesome. Most romantic damn gift in the whole world. And Uncle Paul is amazing. And I owe him everything. He's fantastic. So yes, read Carrie. It's fantastic. Death Note is really good. Death Note can be gory, but it's so good. Oh, Percy, my mom jump scared me after we watched Cabin in the Woods. It was terrible. That's actually my favorite movie. Mine and Uncle Paul's. That's our favorite movie because it just encapsulates everything horror. It's so, so good. You hate the ending because of their decision? You know what? The thing is, though, I can understand it. Like, in that situation, how many people really would sacrifice themselves? I mean, I think a lot of people, it's human nature to survive, even though they died right after. It can be really hard to kill your friend. You can let a werewolf bite him. It's fine. No spoilers or anything. I know. I'm terrible with the spoiler thing. I just lay them all out there. We are Kennedy. We are so cute. We can't help it. We are adorable. You are pretty wonderful, Uncle Paul. You have a death note. Don't you write my name in there, Nug. I swear if you write my name in that death note, I will do nothing. I'll complain to Uncle Paul and something. I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, I do. I love Cabin in the Woods. Percy, I would hope, I'd guess even then. Yeah, it's hard to tell, It's like, and yes, like Uncle Paul said, Marty sets it up in the RV. You already know how it's going to end. You will come to see things my way, is something he says. And then he talks about, that's not what Uncle Paul's talking about. Uncle Paul's talking about what he's talking about with society. But if you have not watched Cabin in the Woods, watch it. It is brilliant. It is so brilliant. I dig it so much. So we're going to set up some cool things. We're going to set up like a Jackbox TV kind of night. We're going to set up our Minion Horde Hangouts are now going to be in the evening. I'll let you know what time it is and everything. And I know we do a movie night on our Discord server. If you guys are on our Discord server, then you probably already know that. If you're not, you need to be on our Discord server. There is a link in the sidebar on my website. I will also put a link in the description below. And we're going to do a bunch of stuff like that. And I think I had another idea. I just had it, and then it came in my brain, and then it went out my brain, and I don't know what it was, but I'm sure it was brilliant. I'm not sure it was brilliant. I'm pretty sure it was something. I'm pretty sure it was something. God, I'm so smart. It's ridiculous. Nug. Only people I don't like. For example, I put Donald Trump's name in there. Oh, thank you. Please, highlight it. Highlighting should make a difference. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Yes, Uncle Paul is absolutely savage. He is fantastic. Yes, we're watching that tonight. Are you kidding me? And we love each other. I've been called morbid for reading a Death Note novel when I was in high school. You know what? I've been called morbid so much my entire life, and I love it. I embrace it. Hey, shut up. It was an awesome story. And whatever it was I thought of was probably important. I don't know what it was. I have no idea. Oh my goodness. 2 days later. Oh, tell me about it, man. Things are really scary out there and everything's rough. And if you're on the West Coast, I'm so sorry you guys are dealing with all of these fires and everything. Everything's crazy. And there's all this stuff going on in the world that's it's making me nuts. And I wish I could just make it all better. And I can't go like that and make it all better, but I can do certain things to make the world better. So can you. If you are getting ready to turn 18 or you are 18 or over, please register to vote. And then in November, go and vote for people. I mean, it's the presidential, but there are also like local elections too. Vote for people that are going to do better when it comes to police brutality, to the environment, to everything. You know what I mean? Vote for the people that have your morals. And let's do what we can do to make this country at least a better place. Amy, why did you go make food? Uncle Paul's ordering Chinese. Let's see. I'm catching up now because things did a thing. Live presidential broadcast interrupted daytime television. I almost threw the book across the room. Yeah, I can't really watch those. They're too much. Rainey, try living in the most Republican state and have to hear how great Trump is. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You guys know I'm absolutely not shy about talking about politics and stuff like that. Oh God, and Jen lives in the rural South. You know I'm not shy about talking about stuff like that. But I got to tell you, I don't even know if I can put words to it. I get so enraged, especially when I think about the fact that Bob Woodward is the guy that really helped take Nixon down, and that he has these recordings of Trump saying that he totally knew the coronavirus was going to be terrible. And it was going to be much worse than the flu, and a lot of people were going to die. And then he went out and pretended it wasn't a thing so that he could win the election. So almost 200,000 people in America have died. And Donald Trump knew and didn't do anything. And is continuing to not do anything. Continuing to like mock people for wearing masks and stuff like that. So I get very angry about it, and I'll leave it alone, but just know I'm not happy about it. However, I did hear from, it was very upsetting actually. This was one of the reasons I took my month off. A Minion actually wrote to me and said, you know, you're too political online, and I didn't sign up for that. And then they said they weren't going to follow any of my online stuff. And it bothered me because, for one, I never want to hurt my minions. The idea of hurting you guys really, really hurts me. And it bothered me that they wanted me to be different, you know, because I love who I am. And yes, I am political, and yes, I am outspoken, and that's just part of who I am. But it was hard to hear that they were like, no, that's not the way that you should be, and I'm leaving. Because I won't change who I am. I am unapologetically Z. And if you don't like who Z is, then go find somebody else, because this is me. So it hurt my feelings, and it really made me bothered and sad. But anyway, that's a thing. We're leaving that behind. Are we all talking about Jimmy John's? I don't want Jimmy John's. I don't like Jimmy John's. And you can't give Jimmy John's your money because they're terrible people. I have a list of like places that like I can't have my money. We have this saying. I mean, eat where you will, spend your money where you will. But in the Brewer clan, we have the saying that is, put your money where your morals are. If you look at a company like Walmart or something like that, and you look at the kinds of things that they do, and you give them your money, then you're saying that those things are okay to do. So just be careful. All right, Z. Let's see. Devin says, Z, you gotta check out Evanescence's new single. It's called Use My Voice, and the video is awesome. Oh my God, I didn't even know they had more music. Oh, I'm writing it down. Evanescence. I can never spell it. That's scribbles now. Use My Voice. Oh, Bird Box. Bird Box is so good. I mean, like crazy. Wait, there was a book? I didn't even know there was a book. Wow. Yeah, I had no idea there was a book, Rebel Heart. Oh my God. Okay, I have to look that up because I really loved the movie. But if it annoyed you and there were changes, obviously the book is going to be better because the book is always better. Always, always, always. Oh, heck yeah. The Nug is bringing a whole Chinese buffet to the Discord later. Nice. You guys are fantastic. I am so excited that Evanescence has new things. Ooh, Panera. Oh my God, Panera's so good. It's insane. Sleeping with Sirens is really good. Green Day. Green Day is my jam. I mean, My Chem and Green Day, if I only had them to listen to for the rest of my life, that's what I'd listen to. Yeah, I will totally check out the others. All of them. I mean, honestly, I will check out the whole album. If there are 3 songs on an album that I like, I'll buy the entire album. That's just the way I am. Yeah, like Uncle Paul said, did you know here they call Panera St. Louis Bread Co.? They do. It's weird. We got here and we were like, St. Louis Bread Company, that's weird. The symbol looks like Panera. And then we found out that it was Panera. They just don't call it Panera here. Yeah, Kennedy, Panera is not cheap. It's not. It's great, but it's not cheap, you know. Oh my God, I didn't know that, Rainy. Oh my God, I'm so excited. That's amazing. I have to check that out. Cave Town. I've not heard of Cave Town. Siren Head is friggin' awesome. You mean Jacksepticeye's dad? Because Siren Head is fantastic, and I love him. He's so great. Like the last really big, what's the word I'm thinking of? The last really big, my brain says spaghetti monster, and that is not right. Creepypasta. The last big creepypasta we had was Slenderman, so it's nice to see another one that's doing really well. But I like Siren Head a lot. So messed up. I love it. Oh my God. Nug, that's my favorite. The $5 bread bowl. I get potato soup in it because it's amazing. Still been working on. Okay, Devin, that's awesome. Ooh, 3 songs though. I'll check them out, you know. Motionless in White. I haven't heard them yet either. Creepsmith Pasta. Set It Off is another good band. Good. Excellent. Very cool. You can totally have Subway. You eat as much Subway as you want. You can have whatever you want. Just make sure it's okay that you can sleep at night after you have it. You know? And that's a thing that in the Brewer clan that we do, you know, putting your money where your morals are, because there are some things like I can't give Walmart my money because of stuff like they wanted to, what was it, in Hawaii? They wanted to, on ancient burial grounds, they rip them up and put a Walmart in. I mean, how can I give them my money if they're doing crap like that? So it's a thing. I could totally see that, actually, Kennedy. I can totally see Bird Box basically being Cthulhu, you know? Cryptid. You want to hear something, Adrian, about cryptids? Little Brewdog, my son, actually was describing me one day online to a bunch of his friends, and they said, "Oh my God, we think your mom's a cryptid," and I agree. Yeah, totally. That's me through and through. So, just FYI, Diablo's the new creepypasta. We'll see. Wait, motorcycle. I hear motorcycle. He wouldn't be that scary to me if the siren noise was normal. I know, Virgil, he's creepy. But if it was normal, it wouldn't be, it wouldn't be as interested. Virgil, yes, absolutely. We don't eat Chick-fil-A either, even though their chicken is friggin' amazing. It kills me that we can't eat there, but we can't because that's hatred chicken. How can you do that with what they do to queer people? You can't eat their chicken and sleep well at night. At least I couldn't, But that's the thing. The hate sandwiches. That's right. See, hatred chicken. Just saying. There's a rumor the Waldarn burned down a farm close to my house to get the land. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's what they do. It's just crazy. God. Oh, no. I totally understand that, Percy. Percy says it's hard though, because like every big company has done something bad. And I'm just like, dude, I just want my basic human needs or to appeal to a hobby of mine without you being terrible. Yeah, no, I so get it, because every major company has done something terrible. But there are some that have done far, far worse. There are some that are the crossing the line kind of crap. When it comes to stuff like that, like digging up an ancient burial ground, you know what? That's wrong. And when there's stuff that's like against queer people, those are things for me that draw a huge line in the sand where I'm like, no, I can't with you. You know what I mean? So I will choose the lesser evil. Like Target's done some pretty bad things, but they've also been very supportive of queer people. And they haven't dug up any ancient burial grounds. So I just pick. Was it a Harley? It sounded like it might have been. Had that nice rattle. Kennedy Z is ow, I bit my tongue. Ow, ow, ow. God, I keep doing that lately. Z's Encrypted confirmed. Heck yeah. Never had Chick-fil-A because they evil. Well, thank you, Kennedy. That's very cool. Chick-fil-A a copycat chicken? Wait, is there another place that makes Chick-fil-A chicken without the hatred? Because I would so give them my money. Starbucks is absolutely cool. They are very, very responsible. They're very they woke, they're very, very cool. And I love Starbucks a lot. They can have all my money because they're a great company. Lil Brewdog actually worked for Starbucks for a while and he loved it. And it was amazing to him how supportive they were. They were just very well-rounded and giving too. Very, very generous, which I really dig about them. Motionless in White is gothic metalcore with industrial influences. Oh, hell yes. Yes, exactly, Kennedy. Starbucks will pay for transgender affirming surgeries for their employees. They do that. They give to so many charities. It's ridiculous. A lot of queer charities too. They've always been cool about stuff like that. And they're very culturally conscious. And I really love the company, and which is good because I like their stuff and I want it. And I don't want to have to not drink it because they've been terrible. But if they were terrible, I would stop going to Starbucks too. So that's just me. I want a Starbucks too. All right, so who's buying us Starbucks? Uncle Paul's getting us Chinese food. Somebody's got to give us Starbucks now. It is so worth it, Sophia. Is Starbucks Chinese? Uncle Paul, you ordered me Starbucks? Can we all have Starbucks and Chinese? Is that a thing? Oh, your small town just broke ground and you're getting a Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. Uncle Paul, hey Z, are we actually getting Chinese food after the stream? Because I'm getting hungry. I don't know. Actually, I should be ending the stream. It's been like an hour, so, it should be a thing. So I tell you what, guys, we're going to end the stream because Uncle Paul's hungry and, I got to go do a thing. But I will let you guys know ASAP on my Twitter, my Instagram, our Discord. And if you're not on Discord, don't forget to go to my website, zbrewerbooks.com. And on the right, there is a link to our Discord, or I will put a link in the descriptions here. Go to our Discord server, and I will put in one of those places what we are doing when it comes to the time for Minion Horde Hangouts now. And I will let you guys know when we're doing the Jackbox TV and when we're doing other fun stuff. If you have other ideas of fun stuff we can do together, please let me know because I'm back now. I know I was gone for a month. Sorry about being gone, but at the same time, it was wonderful to be gone. So, it's kind of a thing. But I love you all. So be good and be safe. And remember that Z loves you. And now I have to figure out how to turn the thing off because it's all brand new. And, that'd be this button that says end stream.